Welcome to Wazimatrix. My name is Looney and I'll be assisting you to get all of your questions through to us. Today we're assisting with the exam guide for Economics Paper 2. All you need to do to get your questions and comments through to us is hit us up on our social media platforms, search for Wazimatrix, as well as our WhatsApp line. The details will be on the screen. Don't forget guys, we've got a cool competition going on, so to get all of those details, do stay tuned. Like always, I'm not alone. With me are my favorite sign language interpreter, Nicolene, as well as our awesome teacher, Tando. Thank you so much, guys, and over to you.
Thanks, Looney. Welcome, boys and girls, to another segment where I'm going to be assisting you guys on how to tackle Paper 2. I'm going to be taking you and helping you guys on how to attempt your Paper 2. Paper 2, just like Paper 1, is a 2-hour paper, 150 marks. And it's got the following topics or the following modules. We've got our microeconomics, and then we've got our contemporary economic issues. Right. Microeconomics has got the following topics. We have our perfect markets, we have our imperfect markets, then we've got market failures. And then our contemporary economic issues, we tackle inflation, we look at tourism, and then we also look at environmental sustainability. So these are the topics that you guys can expect in your paper 2. As usual, our economics paper is divided into 3 sections. We've got our section A, which is our question 1. We have got our section B. Section B, boys and girls, has got 3 questions. You are required to attempt 2 of those 3 questions. So you've got question 2 to question 4. Then we've got our section C. Section C has got question 5 and also question 6. Right, let's now go look at section A. Section A has got our question 1, which is the first question in our examination question paper. Question 1 is a compulsory question, and all topics are examinable, right? And it's a 30-mark question. You need to take a maximum of 20 minutes in this section. Right, the type of questions that you can expect in your section A, in your question 1, we have got for 1.1, we've got our multiple choice questions. Like I've already said in paper 1, your multiple choice questions, it's question 1.11 right through to question 1.18. You are given 4 options there. You've got option A, option B, option C, and also option B. You are encouraged to choose 1 option per question. So if your answer for 1.1 is A, you only choose A. Don't write A or B, or write B or C there. Just choose 1 option there. And then we've got our question 1.2, which is the matching column, where you are given 2 columns, column A and also column B. Column A is the concept, and then column B is the description to the column. So you are supposed to match the term with the description or the befitting description in column B there. Then you've got your question number 1.3, which is your description of terms there. This should be 1.3. It's your description of terms there, right? This is a give a term. Normally, it is the question where you are given a term, you are given a statement, and then you are supposed to give a term that answers that statement there. As I've already said to you guys, in this section, please do not use abbreviations. Write words in full there. For example, they would say the nature of a product in a monopoly. Please write the term. If the word is unique, write unique there. Don't write abbreviations or acronyms for this section. Right. We are moving on to section B. Section B of the question paper. This one, we have got 3 questions. We've got our question 2, our question 3, and our question 4. You are required to answer only 2 questions in this section. You can choose a combination of whatever questions you want to choose there, depending on how strong you are in that particular module. I would advise you learners to use your 8-mark questions for the choice of question that you want to answer. Look at your question 2.4, 2.5, question 3.4, 3.5, question 4.4 and 4.5. Those carry with them 16 marks in the exam. So if you get those correct, then you might as well, or you are already on your way to passing that particular question. So look at those questions to assist you in choosing which question you want to tackle in section B. Right? Your question 2 is your microeconomics. So you are looking at questions around your markets, your market failure. And then your contemporary economic issues, these are asked in question 3. Your inflation, your tourism, and your environmental sustainability, these are the topics that are asked there. And then your question 4 is a combination of microeconomics and your contemporary economic issues. So here you are asked a combination of all the 2 modules that we tackle in paper 2. As we continue with our section B, like I've already said to you, boys and girls, there are 2 questions that you have to answer there out of the 3 that are given. Please note, the marker is not allowed to choose a question for you. If you answer all 3 questions, the first 2 questions are the ones that are going to be marked. The last one is going to be scratched out. So don't write all 3 questions and leave it to the marker, just in case you did better in your question 2 and your question 4, and you didn't do equally well in your question 3. So you need to be able to make the choice for yourself, because only the first 2 questions are going to be answered there. These are typically your short questions in section B. They carry with them 40 marks. You need to allocate a maximum of 30 minutes there. Remember, boys and girls, you need to time yourself so that you are able to finish the exam. Time is also tested in the exam. Not finishing is not passing the exam. Right? And then we have our section C. Section C, we have our 2 questions. You have to attempt any one of the 2 questions. Question 5 is your microeconomics, and then question 6, we have got our contemporary economic issues. I'm going to just encourage you, boys and girls, you know which module you are strong in, right? You need to make sure that you are able to identify a module that you are strong in, reinforce and do as many past exam papers as you can in that particular module, so that you are able, if let's say you are strong in microeconomics, which is your question 2 and part of question 4, then you are also able to ideally answer question 5 in the essay, right? And then if you are strong in your contemporary economic issues, you are going to be able to answer question 3 and question 4, and ideally question 6 when it comes to the essays in your section C. You need to select one of the 2 essays, and then 40 marks, you allocate again 30 questions there. That's it from this section. I'm going to cross over to Luni to take us to the ad break.
Thank you, Tando. Guys, we are going to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere. We'll see you straight after this.